I'm going to show y'all a quick tip here. If you have voles or moles or gophers in your garden, what you do is you get this hardware cloth, and this is 36-inch hardware cloth, but you can get this in 2 foot and 36-inch and 48-inch, so 2 feet, 3 feet, and 4 feet. And you want to bend it in an L shape like that. And if you live up north or somewhere where there's a lot of, really loose soil, you probably want to bend it like a foot or something, but this is straight red clay. You can see, and it's like that all the way around, so it's at the clay layer, so I'm pretty confident this is good because they can't tunnel through that anyways. This is about 10 inches deep, and it bends out about 2 inches. And you can see I just have these fence posts like this, upside down, hammered in the ground, and then just stapled behind. And it goes all the way around, the perimeter of the whole garden. Now this hardware cloth isn't cheap, so you got to really look to see who has it for the best price, and it costs a lot to ship because it's so heavy. It's like 18 bucks for a 50-foot roll to ship it. You got to make sure you know where you're getting it from so that you don't have to spend too much on shipping. But yeah, you can see it goes around the whole thing, and it's 2 feet above ground. That way it keeps the rabbits out, and it goes down below to keep any gophers or voles or moles out. And that bend in it is, hopefully, the idea is they'll dig and hit that right here. Then they'll start trying to go down and they'll hit that and hopefully give up, because they're going to have to go back and then under again through clay and under, and they're not going to do that. But if it's straight topsoil where you live, you're probably going to want to bend it out more like a foot. That way when they start tunneling and hit that and then go down, they try to go back, try to go under, and it deters them even more the more you have it bent out. I didn't want to buy the 4-foot rolls because they're way too expensive for what I'm trying to do, but where you live you might have to. But yeah, it came out really good. Another note on this is 1/2-inch squares, and it's 19 gauge. The smaller the hole size in between here, the smaller the gauge of the wire. So for 1/4-inch hardware cloth, it's like 23 gauge or something like that. It's really thin and it won't hold up very well. So you want to make sure you get the hole sizes small enough. I wouldn't get like 1 inch by 1/2 inch or whatever the one is where it's thicker. I'd get the 1/2 inch for doing like this, because they're not going to bite through that, and it's welded at every single little thing, so they're not getting through that. But yeah, don't go any bigger than 1/2 inch, because they can squeeze their head through there. If it's like 1 inch, they'll put their head right through that and squeeze through there. So yeah, that's how she came out. And you can see it just goes around the whole thing. Alright, well, you can see that I got it packed in now. On both sides I got my trench filled in. And what you're going to want to do is go back and pack that thing down, walk it out. Or you can get one of these compactors for like 30 bucks, whatever. And, walk along the fence and pack it down. That way that'll keep the voles and moles out. Because you don't want to leave that loose dirt, just shovel it in and leave it loose, because then they'll probably tunnel under it a lot easier than if it was packed down. Luckily I got clay here, so I can pack it down really well, but if you have loomy topsoil, it's not going to pack down too well. But you're going to want to do the best you can. That way it makes it as hard as possible for them to tunnel under your fence. So you can see it just rained, and it's going to help pack this down a lot. You're not going to be able to pack it down hardly at all if it's dry, but you can wet it down with a hose. But it just rained, so that's why you want to wait for it to rain so it packs down easier. Thanks for watching, y'all. Make sure to check out the description because I'll put links to where you can find this hardware cloth on Amazon. I'll put links to the 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot so that y'all can find them easily. They usually have pretty good deals on there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Later.